by mashing up 3 bananas. Next, add about 1/4 cup of vegan butter. You can also use vegetable oil, but I like to use vegan butter because I feel like it makes it creamier. Next, add 1/4 cup of your favorite unsweetened non-dairy milk. Then add 1/2 cup of light brown sugar, or if you're like me and you only have coconut sugar, I just like to add maple syrup to give it a more robust taste. Mix. Then add 2 cups of flour. You can either add this in a separate bowl for dry ingredients, or you can just kind of sift it on the top and then mix the dry on the top if you don't want to dirty another dish. Then add cinnamon by eye. Then add 1 teaspoon of baking soda and a pinch of salt. And I like to just mix the dry ingredients on the top first and then mix it in with the wet ingredients. Then add as many chocolate chips as you can handle. Put that boy into the pan. Then bake at 350 degrees for 45 minutes, and after that take it out and put tinfoil on it and put it back in for another 15 minutes. This will give it a nice crispy, crunchy crust. Okay, for this I like to start with 2 cans of artichoke hearts. I like to buy them in 4ths or in quarters already just because it makes the cutting process easier. And then I just like to chop them down a little bit more. Next, add an entire container of tofutti sour cream or any plant-based sour cream of your liking. Then I add some frozen spinach just because it's cheaper and easier to work with. And you can just kind of get whatever ratio you like for spinach to artichoke. Then add in the artichoke. Then I like to add in a ton of nooch because let's be real, nooch makes everything better. And then for the weird ingredient that honestly really makes it, it's called Knorrs, and it's this packet, and then you're gonna like pop it up right there. Yeah. Okay, and see, I needed more spinach to get the ratio. You really don't know the ratio until you just add everything together. So, and now it's looking really creamy. And here's probably the simplest recipe. You literally just take whatever crescent rolls you can find, even the normal brand or vegan, because it's just chemicals, not actual butter. So you whack that open inside of the tube and try not to scare yourself each time like I scared Shelby. And then you peel those apart and you add in the little field roast sausage boys. And then that's it. And you pop them in the oven and they're a real crowd pleaser. And then the next contender for simplest recipe is just taking any kind of cream cracker you can find, adding tofutti cream cheese and whatever 365 generic brand of cheap jam you can find. Or if you're making this for a bougier party and you're not trying to serve a lot of people, then you can use like bon maman or something. But yeah, you just take the cracker, you put a little dollop of cream cheese, and then a dollop of jam. Again, a real crowd pleaser.